most photographed celebrity couple have tied the knot and are now officially Mr. and Mrs. Andre.
Oh my God, and I look big.
In this week's Jordan and Peter Marriage and Mayhem, Katie gets in a lather and works up a sweat. Pete grapples with a runaway pony.
The horses escaped. Brilliant.
Oh yeah.
And we give you the exclusive lowdown on the tabloid's favourite lovebirds as they begin married life.
Did you handle the crying all day?
All this and more, as you've never seen them before.
I'm awake now.
It's the morning after the fairy tale wedding of the year. At Highclere Castle in Berkshire, the clean-up operation is in full swing. As the two families come together over breakfast, what the Sunday papers are saying about yesterday's showbiz bash is on everyone's lips.
What did they say? The wedding cost 250. Wrong. Again. Right, I better go.
Having checked out the tabloid gossip, manager Claire Powell reminds Katie and Pete that they've got to get Junior's passport if they want to go on honeymoon.
Pete and Kate, I'll just tell you something so that you know. I am not booking your honeymoon flights until Junior has got his passport, so you have to go somewhere and do his pictures of him tomorrow.
Okay.
Katie's stepdad Paul gives his slant on the morning's papers.
What will the papers say? Well, because they're not really there, they can't really. They're going to run it down, but unless they were there to see it, they are. If they saw it, they wouldn't run it down. There would be no need. And it was a good wedding. It was a good, solid wedding. It wasn't tacky. It was proper.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Had a couple of coffees. Read the crap they put in the papers, which I thought was hilarious. I feel so amazing. It was the best night ever. Do you know, it's funny that the only people that said it was going to be tacky were people that weren't invited, but yet anyone that was there last night just was blown away. It was pure class, wasn't it? It was class. It was just everything. You had to be there. I mean, it was an amazing day. I felt like, for the first day of my life, I honestly felt, for the first time, and I said that before, but I'm still asleep. For the first time in my life, I felt it doesn't get bigger than this.
As the fairy tale wedding set comes down, photographer Dan Kennedy gives us the inside story on how he cheated those magical pictures of the happy couple.
We did all Friday. We got a lot of stuff shot on Friday that made it look like we shot it on Saturday. We obviously didn't photograph them together the day before, but we've got plenty of stuff of Kate in her dress and then Pete in various scenarios inside the grand house. It was just worth doing that, really. We did pictures of her at the sort of altar area between those two columns of flowers, so that area was already pretty much set up, which was great. So we got all that sort of in the bag, really. So that was good. And a shot from above seeing her train. Here we go. Excellent. Appreciation, please.
Hello, thank you. Thank you.
It's pretty uncommon procedure to photograph the bride in her dress the day before. I mean, I've certainly never done it, never even heard of it, you know.
See, this is all behind the scenes. See, look, it looks like I've just got married when I haven't really. This is the before shots. See, it's not fair, is it? I have to wear my dress the day before. But never mind.
Yes.
With those all-important shots taken on the Friday, Katie and Peter could relax and feel that their big day wouldn't be just a photo shoot.
The day was really good, and one of the most amazing things about it, I think, was that I was with Kate for sort of the first half of the day, and she was just so amazingly relaxed. I was in there, we were doing before shots as she was getting her hair done and running around as she was having her crown fitted and stuff like that, and she kept saying, "Is it me, or am I just like really relaxed?" You know, and I think she was really relaxed. I just don't think there was really many hiccups, were there? And I think that was great, and I think the whole production, you know, the pomp of it all, you know, was made it really good, and I think it just went so seamlessly, didn't it, really? Yeah, so yeah, I think it was a great day, really.
While the clean-up operations continue, Claire is keeping the wheels of the media machine turning as she drives off to London.
Now I'm away to OK magazine. I approved some of the text, you know, a few days ago, but now I've got to go and approve all of the pictures because they go to print this afternoon and the magazine's actually out on Tuesday. I think they're talking about doing 35 pages of the wedding. They've said that it's, you know, the best celebrity wedding that they've ever been to, and it was great fun and everyone was really relaxed, and you know, the entertainment was fantastic and the marquee was amazing, so I think they're really pleased with it.
It's noon on Sunday and Claire arrives at the headquarters of OK magazine. She's there to check the copy before it hits the streets in just 2 days' time and to meet up with editor Lisa Poulter.
We're getting a huge amount of issues out, which we want to be out in the shops on Tuesday. So that's why we just want it done as soon as possible, and to look amazing, it has to look just gorgeous and glamorous. So that's why we had everyone in the office working throughout the night and today to make sure it's perfect, 100% perfect.
I approved quite a lot of this 4 or 5 days ago, but there was bits that I'd had, you know, moved and taken out, and the right colour of her makeup, the right crystals, where the crystals were from, where the dress was from, where the shoes were from, all those bits, so that everyone that's helped in the wedding has got, you know, their either names or, you know, just so that everybody is being given the right information.
As Claire gives her stamp of approval to their special edition, the team of journalists push on to meet their deadline.
I don't actually know how many pages it is, but it looks like it's 3/4 of the magazine. They both look beautiful. I've just asked for about 3 changes picture-wise and about 14 little text things, just about the correct spelling of names and things. Looks lovely. Kate rang and said, what are the pictures like? So I've explained what they look like. Really nice pictures of her and Harvey, Pete and her, his mum and dad, her mum and dad, brothers, family. So yeah, I think they'll be really pleased with it, and OK are absolutely over the moon. It's the best celebrity wedding ever.
Coming up, Katie shows off some hidden talents.
Gives life no meaning.
Pete looks back at his wife's success.
Typical George shot.
And the gloves are on, as Jordan launches herself as the queen of fitness.
I'm awake now.
It's 3 days since Katie and Peter tied the knot. Their honeymoon has been delayed while they wait for Junior's passport. Katie has seized the time and is in a recording studio in Fulham. She's working to achieve her lifetime's dream of becoming a pop star.
Would be too easy to die for pride. Ain't good enough, and love, 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 love is to die for.
Because I'm not a professional yet, and I'm not trying to be a professional, and I like to do things by lines, words. At least I admit it. I always wanted to sing before I was even a model. Always. And you can ask my first agent, Samantha Bond. I walked into her office and said I want to be a pop star, not a model, but I'll do modelling because I don't know where to start to be a pop star.
To die for glory would be too easy. To die for pride.
Although it's early days, with the help of her record producer and other professionals, Katie's confidence is growing.
Just try and relax and see, because the minute you knew you were recording it, it wasn't as good, I think. Okay.
She definitely needs lessons, for sure. Not because she hasn't got a good voice. She's got a good voice. Her voice needs to strengthen and grow. And when she gets nervous, it won't quiver, which is what happened at Eurovision. But yeah, she has got a good voice.
Love, 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 love is to die for.
coach Katie, I concentrate on Kate's voice mainly, getting her in touch with her voice, getting Katie to understand how her voice works, and then we can move on to real coaching and working on specific songs and material and stuff.
The only advice I could give Kate on her pop career is to be as confident and put as much passion into it as she does in her modelling career. She knows how to work the camera, she knows all that, but yet when she gets on stage she becomes like cardboard. She doesn't believe in herself. The minute she does that and she shows the confidence and she lets that sex appeal go, mate, she's going to be superb.
Don't you know that love?
With a lot of hard work and practice, her dreams could come true.
Okay, you're singing it in tune, it just lacks, it's quite a passionate part of the song, and it needs the sound.
Passion.
Yeah, it's a bit, don't you know, and it needs to be more, don't you know that love,
Okay.
don't you know that love,
Okay.
yeah?
Don't you know that love hurts you sometimes?
The only thing Pete says to me is you should have your singing lessons, only in the way that he says it will just help you more with your confidence, with your singing.
Don't you know that?
But will hubby Pete get jealous of his wife's success?
Excellent.
When it comes to pop careers, then it's pretty obvious who's going to be more successful. Pete, who's been doing it for 10 years, he's toured around the world, he's done a Wembley concert, he's had all them #1s, and I don't want to put myself competing against Pete. All I know is when I do it, I'll be very successful and I'll be knocking a lot of people off the charts.
So what are you doing tomorrow?
Oh my god, what is it to come back and do this?
You're supposed to be coming tomorrow, aren't you? Did you not know it was
No.
Okay.
If Katie really puts the effort in, and I'm sure she will, because I have a whip, she's going to do really good things and she's going to shock a lot of people.
Outside, Katie's whereabouts have been leaked. The paparazzi are waiting as our busy career woman leaves the recording studio and speeds off to her next appointment, a gym in nearby Chelsea. With the help of personal trainer Richard Callender, Katie's keeping trim for her big shoot tomorrow. Her DVD on getting fit after having had a baby. And of course, so she can look hot on the beach.
And one more. And out. The first few workouts were just literally just for her and myself to get to know each other, so build an element of trust, so to speak, and just for me to see exactly where she was. Because in the past she hasn't worked out. She keeps herself in quite good shape. She's a perfect size. I mean, in relation to her height and weight, almost perfect. After the baby that changed somewhat, but it's just a case of coming back and getting to a very, very disciplined way of thinking, just for a short period of time, just get her body back as quick as possible. 5, hold it. 4, try and get a little bit higher. 3, squeeze it. 2, 1, and relax.
The more that she actually got into the training and the more that Richard had fun with her and did kickboxing, she actually started to enjoy the training sessions.
She looks like a girl, she dresses like a girl, she punches like a man.
I wish I did. That means he wants me to be tough.
Hit it. By her own admission, it's been a struggle sometimes, but once she gets in, once we get there, I go out the door, or she turns up in the gym, and we get started, there's no stopping her.
Oh god, I'm awake now.
It's blood and guts all the way through, because she is a very, very single-minded lady.
Ben's got a sports car. Please, let me buy one off you, because I can't find anything to fit me.
Usually it's just when she's getting fatigued and she says, I really can't do any more. And you push as far as you can, and you know it's time to just give her a moment, but she's back in almost straight away, so it's good.
You've got 1 left, I'll put on 2. There's your 1.
Returning home after a full day's work, and still with no news on Junior's passport, Katie's having a clear out.
It's all about the sleekness of the pricing. You don't need a handyman when you've got a handy go around the house. These are like fan letters and that, which I've tried to reply to, but what pictures are hate them pictures. I don't think we'll show Pete that, do you? Fucking bastards have done that.
With her mind on tomorrow's health and fitness shoot, Katie's taking a trip down memory lane to her earlier modelling days. Even though she's been in the game for 10 years, Jordan's still viewed as the #1 glamour girl in the industry.
Jordan is very sexy. She's just got them eyes. As soon as Kate gets in front of a camera, she just turns into this sex kitten.
I don't know where some of these people get these pictures from, so I haven't seen hardly any of them. That was all before airbrushing.
She knows her look, she knows her expression, she knows even the slightest movement of her head, she knows exactly how she wants to look. And she perfects that, and she knows exactly what angle she puts herself in and how that will convey on film. So you know, she's very professional in that way. But I think she's got amazing cheekbones and an amazing sort of facial structure, and she's definitely a lot happier with a more serious, moody look than a smiley one. Try and get her to smile, oh, she goes ballistic.
Jordan's this like sex siren, and she just does it so well. And that's why she's achieved a lot more than other models, because she can just turn it on all the time.
8 years ago. How old is that?
You are just so stunning.
Look at me, Michelle, and these.
Yeah, well, am I going to get upset with any of them or
No,
not?
none of them. Why would you be upset?
That photo there. Yes, it's working at last. I mean, you're not going to see any abs or anything, but...
As Katie reviews her photos, Pete's pining after his old body.
Look how old they are. That is when
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm definitely losing weight. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Still not nowhere near the abs or anything.
Look at these when I very
Another
first started modelling. My natural hair.
Okay, you're done talking about yourself? Oh, sorry, hello. No, I talked about myself before, I guess.
Amazing to know my hair was like that, isn't it? Look how flat my boobs were.
Yeah, whatever. Typical George Sharp. That is beauty. Look at her hair, look at her face.
The following day, manager Claire is on her way to the Andres. With still no news on Junior's passport, Katie's filming the first day of Jordan's Health and Fitness DVD. Director Steve Kemsley is in charge.
Come here.
Morning.
Hello, how are you? Did we met?
Yeah, I met you before, you alright? I'll see you again. Stressing today.
Oh no. People love Jordan. I think the fact that she, there are pictures of her looking like this, clearly with a baby inside her, and then afterwards the fact that she wasn't happy with what was left, and the fact that we've come in and we've got a good trainer and we've got a good nutritionist and we've made a difference, and we have, that people will look at it and think, you know what, if that worked for her, it could work for me, and I'm a big fan. I'd like to see what it's all about, and they'll buy it.
Today's shoot is all about food. Nutritionist Jason Vale is there to show how his special diet of juices got Katie back into shape after Junior's birth.
Because I'm obviously used to talking to the camera.
Yeah.
I've got to avoid that, haven't I, or not?
No.
So I'm allowed to look at it and go.
Because that's the person that's bought it. The person at the other side of the camera is your fan.
Okay.
It's not even just a member of the public. Someone's gone out and spent 16 quid on this or whatever it is. Wow. So these are your fans.
We should bump the price up a bit. I might get a better royalty.
Beware of each other. We're filming now, everyone.
Camera one at speed.
Be quiet in the background, please. 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, Steve.
You got a sound problem?
Yeah, just got some on the radio.
Sod's law. 3, 2, 1. Cue.
Now this is the food section. This is how I got my sucked-in figure. And this is Jason. And actually, Jason, you better talk because you're better.
This recipe here makes enough for lunch and breakfast as well. So if we chop a few apples.
But like I said, with any diet, you have to stick to it. But in a way, I've tried all diets. But this it actually tastes good and it is good for you.
It's quite a different video, you know, there's captions of how she's doing things, what she's doing, the set is fantastic. And it works, you know, that diet did work for her.
It's day 2 of Jordan's health and fitness DVD, the Keep Fit routine. As the set is styled and dressed, superhero Katie's getting ready for action.
This is the video, the start. I'm not moaning yet because I haven't worked up a sweat, but I will. Who's that?
Honestly, look like
Cellulite.
You don't. You look good from behind.
Hi, I'm Jordan. Welcome to my workout. I'm in better shape than ever. I feel and I look great. And I've even got Peter hooked. And sweat your bollocks off. Oh, you can't say bollocks, can you?
That's it. Pull it up with your abs. Time to get more.
When she did the actual workout, she did it in one go. There were no cheating. It was a straight workout, so it was genuinely her workout for her audience as she did it.
There's a horse on the loose at the Andre household.
Come on, horse!
Katie's all in a lather.
I am.
And Junior's pushing Dad to the limit.
Did you handle the crying all day?
It's Friday at the Andres, and Pete's in his recording studio laying down some hot new tracks before going off on honeymoon.
I've got all these ideas, now I've just got to actually write songs to them.
You've got to get a record deal.
Oh, shut up, I don't need a record deal, we'll just do it on friggin' internet. I'll never stop the music, it's part of me, it's what I grew up doing and I love it and I write songs, so why would I ever want to stop? Please, give me a break.
How are you going to promote it?
We promote it, man, we go on TV and we promote it, ready? Trust me.
Peter Andre's voice. Oh, mysterious girl. I've heard him off camera and, you know, at home, privately and stuff, and he sounds all right.
Can you really see yourself on GMTV singing that?
I could see myself singing this. And